Crimechurch by Michael Botur. Aftermath. Chapter 2. We're not running anymore. It's almost beer o'clock. Me and Marty are preparing to go have a single, crisp, cold, overpriced drug, and we're going to do it in public. Drug and alcohol counsellor Marty and Mona have been seen together says that continuing to do like a baseline amount of an easily controlled substance is a better decision than quitting everything cold turkey. Everybody knows me and Marty love extremes, so it'd be a dumb decision to pretend we could survive without a drink here or a smoke there. Marty's constantly popping outside to roll ciggies and watch Christchurch go by. Me? I'm getting into the fancy beer thing. Alcohol's a drug that you don't have to mix with lowlifes to get. It's a depressant that's easy to dose on and undose. The buzz is pretty av. It's just like Benzies. It makes you low and numb and it wears off real quick. But I like that. I like the way that it's social. So Marty's going through the 12 steps and he's apologising to me. Ugh, cringe. He's telling these epic yarns about when he hit his all-time low, like pulling down his pants in rooms full of zombies over in Phillipstown, sticking needles in some artery that runs past his dick. Just a whole load of brain-rotted people slumped like sleeping bags draped across the floor in Couch's place, playing Xbox. That old rapper Scribe was there at one of the parties in Phillipstown, and Marty swats him with smoke for an autograph on a Crusader poster. We get up at breakfast time these days, go to bed at 10, same time as Mumsy and Dad. We're both living back at their place, plus Mona and the twins. No animosity, no beef, no bad attitudes, no bullshit. Keeping 3 generations of family under one roof is like wholesome, healthy, satisfying, guilt-free. Like people in olden times, England and Holland would have 4 generations under one roof. And like little kids help the old people. Random ladies could breastfeed you, you know? They had their own food, their own language, their own dances. They prayed to interesting-ass gods out in the fields. Go back further and there was, like, Viking religion, like Asatru and stuff. Like, how have I never paid attention to this shit? It's part of my culture, it turns out, more that I read. Not white culture, Master Cole, European, bro. Because white ain't a country, white ain't a language. Sorry to say, my Brockworth brethren, white is not a culture. I'm going to tell it to his face, as soon as I see him. I'm going to help the fat fuck turn away from the dark side. So Mum's in Dad's place. We've got a real nice Brady Bunch vibe going on, you know. Even so, I always wake with a gasp in the night when a cat sets off the security alarm. I tiptoe through the blackness with my cricket bat, ready to smash a skull. I'm sure Shayna's creeping in the dark, naked and feral, mouthful of jagged teeth, hungry to feed on the people that took her brother from her. And then I lose my nerve and I drop the bat. There's some chicken and egg shit going on, I've realised. I've been acting like all the bad stuff I've done is defensive. Like I've always just responded to people stepping on my toes, but really though, I've been sticking my toes in places where they're going to get stood on. The Better Christchurch Trust introduces us. This posh old city councillor with smile lines on her face. I forget her name. Hell of a nice lady anyway. She promises to email us some guidance on how to apply for real good grants. So we get some court reporter called like Martin Van Bain or something from the press coming in to do a feature on Court Sucks. Stories mainly about the amount of trouble we've spared the courts from just by getting defendants in like a cooperative state of mind. So like they stop fighting everything, you know? And it's fairly good, feel good shit. Because we saved the Ministry of Justice 1.2 mil, Martin Van Bain reckons. Most feel good of all, I see a plump man in a long sleeve, black tee, walking on the street towards the Justice Precinct. And he spots me and Marty having a ciggy on the deck, and he pussies out, and he crosses the street. He's got these, like, ludicrous shoulder pads on. Like he thinks he's an army leader. Camouflage combat pants too, of course. Cold Chadwick, man, he's got no mana these days, no clout. He's just a fat old soldier, squinty, specky, dressed in op-shop clothes, all on his own. Not a droog in sight. Still, I mean, he's welcome if he wants. Welcome if he wants to come in, get a conversation going, talk about how to make the world better. So it hits 5 o'clock. We still haven't found our graffiti artist, so we're shutting shop. We're going to sip expensive hipster beers, eat tapas. We've spotted this kind of trio of hood rats wandering up and down Chewham, yelling at people, walking in front of traffic, scaring tourists into giving them smokes, sitting on the pavement, sticking out their legs trying to trip people that pass. They decide court sucks, looks like it should be fucked with. They come over, stand outside the entrance to our office, elbowing each other, muttering and giggling, working out a plan to stir shit up. Finally, one in a red Chicago Bulls singlet and shorts tucks his red cap down over his eyes, ties a red paisley bandana over his nose and mouth, produces a red Sharpie pen, starts tagging our front window. Marty spots him first. He doesn't seem as concerned about the hood rat as he does about me. "Take it easy, man," my brother tells me. Me, I'm searching for a weapon. Cake knife? Nah. Crystal paperweight? Maybe. Marty walks out, puts his hand on the glass and smears the writing. One of them exclaims, "Oh, gee, now you got to start over!" The red hood rat, who presumably believes he's a blood, tilts his head back, folds his arms, pulls his bandana off his mouth so he can spit on a doormat. I step beside Marty to defend our territory. One of the hood rats makes clicking sounds as he unsheaths a warehouse stationary craft knife. "Want a one out, cunt!" the red hood rat mumbles. The sun is going down behind the high-rise buildings. It's nearly midnight. It's nearly night, that is. We've got a tiny bit of time left in the day to make a change. "You guys must carry a fair bit of shame," Marty blurts. "We're the same as you. Straight up. We're dealing with shame too, you guys." "You ain't like me, cunt. East Side, man, they're massive blood." "Guys, listen, I used to have 39 boot boys that could honestly fuck you up." I begin pushing past my brother. "Minnie, don't." "But," shut up for a second, Marty, "but," we don't do that anymore. Because we went all the way, you guys, alright? And we're not running anymore. Not running from principals, not running from bus drivers, youth aid, gangsters. We're here to help, okay? We're here, Marty goes, picking up what I've laid out. "You don't have to not be a blood. Not here to tell you that you're doing shit wrong. Just here to take the shame out of Christchurch, bro," I continue. "You been over at court today? Shameful place, right? Heinous fucking institution." The blood has turned to his blood rat friends, who have been swept away with embarrassment. They're half around the corner, hugging the awning, moving on. They came for a scrap, not a lecture. "Cuz, when you're ready, I'm not saying it's today, bring your portfolio in. I know you got a 1p5 exercise book just full of drawings, am I right?" The blood rat begins sauntering away. "Fuck is this place anyhows?" "It's Court Sucks, bro. That's what we're called. Court Sucks Trust. Because court sucks, and we can keep you from going back there." "Maybe I'll be back," he says, and hovers on the edge of our patio, desperate to leave. "I really hope so, friend.